Hey everybody, welcome to Cepheus Protocol. This is my first impressions of the game, and not to mix it up with the actual gameplay, which I'll be releasing in my one-off series. So this is where I actually give you my thoughts, opinions, and my ideas for the game. So Cepheus Protocol, I might be saying that name wrong, which I probably am, because I can't speak. Voice modulation, speech problems. Anyways, so the game is early access as of right now. I actually bought it because of the Steam summer sale, which I highly recommend you guys get this game or try it out. It is a zombie RTS horde mode, basically. So you play as these soldiers who basically have to kill patient zero, who is this zombie or this person who is infected with the virus, who is spreading the virus throughout a island-like city, which is now under a quarantine. So the zombies spread through taking these points of interest on the map, and they build these hive-like bubbly spear thingies that look like they're alien nests from, like, I don't know, colonial marines or something. So yeah, there's also different types of zombies in the game, like for example, a big guy, a spitter, um, just different creatures in the game. Now, granted, in this gameplay, I didn't see much of the bigger creatures because I was just trying to, see how it works, how the game plays. I came in basically knowing little to nothing, and the game is still in development. So take that all with a grain of salt. So the game is really good. I did find some annoyances such as limits on it appears like teams. You can have like only 4 teams, which is disappointing. I find that really annoying. But it's very skill based. So basically, you have to plan out your teams accurate. Also, if you lose a certain agent, I guess she's the hero. You don't even know. They don't even kind of label that out in the game, which I wish they did. Distinct her from make her more like distinctly known than everyone else. Because if she dies, you instantly lose the game, which is stupid. In fact, that's how I practically lost all my games. So yeah, there is also ammo, which is nice. Got to keep these guys reloaded. So this is basically a very fast micromanaging game. If you're gonna buy it, I recommend you try it out at least. It's an RTS that's really kind of unique. I haven't really played an RTS like this. You can rotate your soldiers around. You can build. Building takes a little bit of time. Construction. As you take sectors, you gain money, which allows you to buy more units, build certain things. Engineers. Apparently, there's a feature where you can upgrade your soldiers with different weapons and stuff like that. I couldn't figure that out, so I'm just gonna briefly mention that. But yeah, I didn't see anything of that. But this game actually has a lot of potential, to be more. As of right now, it is a single player game, which I think you could do multiplayer with this game, in my opinion. And this is where I think it has the potential. Now, a lot of you may not understand what I mean by how could you do a multiplayer in a game like this, which is supposed to be single player. It's supposed to be single player where you only survive zombies, you try and kill patient zero. So I'll give you guys ideas on how I would do a single player in this game, or not a single player, a multiplayer in this game later. But there appears to be like a semi-par story in this game. I forgot to mention that. Um, it's okay. There's two types of play so far. There's the director's cut, and then there's normal play, which is designed for casuals. The director's cut is really fast pace. It's really hard. I tried it out. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that for if you're new. The zombies practically are fast coming with that. So yeah, you can do a lot of things with this game. You can actually do defensive base building, such as if you want to just hold out on the island you play on. I recommend you do that. It's kind of fun. I really tried to do it, but unfortunately, I didn't get all the upgrades because I was not very I didn't have all the money. You had to I had to kill a lot of zombies because you actually can gain money and currency through killing the infected and I believe blowing up their hive spears. There's different things to this game that you need to know. For example, dropping in ammo to replenish the soldiers, um, airstrikes. These are all cost points, or should I say money. But yeah, there's a lot of things to the game that you just don't know, which you have to experiment as you play along with this game. You have to find out what works, what teams work best together. The engineer I tend to put into a different class. Um, so he basically can be part of a building team, which technically is very small, and it's only him and a few other engineers. I keep all the higher tier, better soldier units together in one group, mainly with the main team, and then I build a secondary force to like take points, while my main team takes on securing locations where the infected are heavily in, which technically was what I did the mostly through the game. I never got to the flamethrowers. There's apparently I think snipers, but I'm not sure. Mainly there's LMGs, assault rifle units, shotgun units, which are basically just engineers and stuff. This game has a lot of amazing, interesting art, like art designs, and I really was actually fascinated. I was really drawn into it, and I really liked it. I really thought that was a cool touch to the game. This amazing art that they displayed. As of right now, I think the game is priced at like $20, maybe 30. 30. I'm not sure. I gotta check the Steam store again. But if you can pick this game up, I would recommend you pick it up on a sale, and try it out. And I do think, as of right now in its development stage, I think the game should be a bit lesser than like 25 or whatever it was. I think it should be around $20 in my opinion, because there's nothing besides just single player, which is fun, but this game needs a multiplayer in my opinion. And this is the part of the section where I want to talk about and give an idea. I think there is possibility to have a multiplayer in this game. So whether it be just 1v1 or 2v2 or team base, I really think it's possible. So this is how I think it would work in my scenario of a multiplayer. So you basically play as two teams, or how many teams there are. You are fractions of a paramilitary group, on Umbrella Warfare. Like, let's say this is Resident Evil, and you have your BSAA, and you have your terrorists, aka Umbrella or whatever, and they are two fractions on the field that are fighting each other, while at the same time trying to defeat the infection or gather samples to hashtag weaponize the virus, but we're not gonna we're not gonna you know you get what I'm saying. Weaponize the virus or make a cure for the virus. Your two companies, two fractions, working towards trying to take over the game by killing patient zero, at the same time trying to gather enough samples to proclaim the end of the game. However, you're also fighting each other to get these samples and also get to main patient zero, who is the biggest sample or whatever of the game. Will give you the end game instantly if you manage to kill or capture patient zero. That is how I think this game could work. I really think this is how the multiplayer could work, and it would become a battlefield of your units versus the other units, and including the zombies. And you would have to like bunker down, build up, base defense. You'd have one if you're doing team base, like team gameplay, you would have one player on the team constantly defend and build positions, fortify positions, and fortify, push forward slowly, re-defending a position, while one player attacks the infection, pushes out more, and actually and basically tries and attacks the other team. I think this would be a pretty cool concept to try out, at least. It's interesting. There's another. So this is just ideas for the game developers if they ever find this video. Which, if they do find this video, please, please hit the like button or share this video to them, because I really want that idea sent to them, because it's a really interesting idea. It's you'd have to think it out more, but it's interesting, right? You have to agree with me. This actually has some type of concept, some type of this idea. It's just it's fascinating. It's like corporation wars, you know, like military group. Just it's like Resident Evil corporation war against each other. And then you can also have heroes in this mode as well. You can actually build heroes. I would think that would be pretty cool. Like you have your you can choose heroes like hero classes for this mode. Well, not hero classes, but you can have like champions for these teams. You can choose like an engineer champion who basically can he basically is he gets really powerful shotguns and stuff like that. You can have a assault rifle hero who apparently is the best. He's a super sheer. He is a super soldier. Um, yeah, I do like the idea in this game where you can actually choose. There's a meter in the corner where if you want to have only all female soldiers or have all male soldiers, I think there should be something implicated there. This is another idea. This is another idea which I'm going to separate from the multiplayer because I think I'm running out of ideas. But there's a thing. If you look in the corner left of the screen. There's so much. I'm trying to make this video short, guys. Sorry. I'm kind of all over the place. There's a corner meter that says female and male soldiers. I think that you can do something with that. I really think the developer can do something. So if you choose male soldiers, they're more expensive because they're actually more elite. They're more stronger. They're better. However, if you go more female soldiers, you can have you can have these soldiers more cheaper. Granted, they're not as, skilled as the male soldiers, or you can do something between that. I think that would be pretty interesting if you can do something between the gender thing. Having cheaper soldiers, well, you can get cheaper soldiers, which are the females. Unfortunate, but the problem is you have like an issue of they're more experienced and they basically are weaker than the male counterparts. While if you hire males, they tend to be more expensive. This isn't our idea that I'm sorry that I just came up with off the fly, guys. I just thought of it because I remembered there being a gender meter because I'm looking at this gameplay as I'm talking about doing as I'm talking here because I have notes on the side here and it's just things I want to talk about because usually I script things out for these videos, but I'm kind of giving up. I'm just gonna go off my memory, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas on this game and how it could be better. I really think this game has potential to be a lot. You can do more than just zombie survival or zombie infection fight back. You can do way more. In fact, I actually believe here's another thing I actually have to complain about. The game needs to have simpler, more controls, more understanding. I think you need to have I like what your thing here is, but you need to make it more simpler. Make the tutorial more fleshed out. It's not very good. It's but you need like an indicator that shows, oh, this is right here. This is where you can alter all your soldiers weapons or something. Also, here's another thing. You should all. I think this would be another idea. You can also equip your soldiers with different ammo, um, like not ammo. Well, ammo would be a good thing, like armor-piercing rounds and stuff like that. But different magazine types, so that the M4 or whatever they're using doesn't just shoot 33 rounds. I guess for some reason, though, I think they shoot 30. Um, they can shoot 60 because now they have drum mags or something. Um, that's something I just thought of right now. But yeah, I do recommend you guys go pick this game up and try it out. Try it out. Ugh, it's really interesting. There's so much here that you can play with. I'll leave a I'll leave the Steam link in the description. I will be posting gameplay of the game. Now I will be editing it down because it is about 1 hour and 25 minutes long. If I'm looking right now, this video is just not even a fourth of all the stuff that I went through in this game. But yeah, leave a comment in the description if you like this video or share it to the developers if you get a chance because there are some ideas that I have in here and I do have more ideas, but these are just some ideas I want you guys to brainstorm because these are things that you could actually have in this game. there's potential for a lot. And I think that is how I'm going to wrap this video up. Go check this game out. Um, Pick it up on sale. Pick it up as of right now. If you have the money, if you have the time to actually try it out, pick it up. I guarantee you'll enjoy it, you'll like it, and or at least appreciate the ideas here. I'm the Hutchie. Like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you guys in the next video.